Welcome to Lindbergh High School. As you guys know, the upcoming election is almost here, and some underclassmen aren't really quite sure what's happening. So thanks to these lovely underclassmen right here, Tia, Abby, Izzy, are you blocking my shot? And Samantha, and help me make all these videos. Get out of my shot. Just really show what these underclassmen know about what's currently going on in politics. Take a look.
Who was the president before Obama?
I wasn't born then. Was it Nixon? I don't know. Not Obama. Roosevelt.
Bush?
No!
George Bush. George Bush.
Yes. Okay.
Oh God.
No.
George W. Bush.
Who are the vice presidential running mates?
Your vice president.
Oh, how am I supposed to know? I'm gonna say Donald Duck for Donald Trump, and for Hillary, I'm gonna say an old woman.
Okay.
Jerry.
I have no idea.
Jerry Johnson.
That's not right.
Okay. Who is each candidate's running mate? Beats me. I don't know.
What did the two presidential candidates do prior to running for president?
I know this. And Casey did, because I don't know.
No.
What? Tell me, I don't know.
Okay, so we got Trump,
I don't know this.
reality TV star, businessman. And Hillary, we got Secretary of State.
Oh, she's the Secretary of State.
Trump, he's an actor, a businessman.
Hillary.
A very successful businessman at that.
And Hillary's the Secretary of State.
And she had 30 years of public service. Just wanted to mention that. Trump has no politician experience at all. But okay,
Yes.
let's go to the next
Billions
question,
of dollars.
That was it.
Start off, we got Obamacare. Obamacare is also known as the Affordable Health Care Act, which Barack Obama, hence the name, put in effect in 2010. It gives all Americans health insurance. However, one side says everyone needs health care. It's a necessity, it's our way of life. Other countries have it, why can't we? The other side says it raises our taxes just too much and it's too expensive. We need to open the markets for competition that actually will lower the cost of healthcare overall. Next topic is taxes. The tax is basically how much money you owe the government. And your taxes go to everything from schools to your teachers to roads to infrastructure, your first responders, cops, firefighters, EMS, you name it, all bureaucrats. One side says that they want to keep taxes fair overall for the household needs and the working family, but they want to raise taxes for the upper 1%, saying that they usually get off too easy. And they want to cut taxes for small businesses, claiming that if we could cut taxes for small businesses, it'll allow more growth in the economy to happen overall. This is definitely a good thing. On the other side, they're going to reduce taxes across the board. They would say the rich should pay their fair share, but they also want the rich to create jobs as well. They want to eliminate special interest groups that can occasionally get past the tax brackets. Most important, they want to lower corporation tax to 15%, which in the end will create more jobs, or it could end up allowing these companies to grow rancid. It's more of a trickle-down thing. Alright, next topic, gun control, something that's hotly debated right now. In 2012, the Sandy Hook shooting happened. Absolutely awful. In some states, wanted stricter laws to restrict guns. Others wanted to expand it. These states tend to be in the South and the West. One side says we need more regulation on the mentally handicapped, criminals, or anyone with mental disorders so they cannot get a gun as it might not be safe. The other side says it's our Second Amendment, it's our God-given right to own a gun, and no one has a right to take this away from us. Syria. In case you know what's happening in the Middle East right now, Syria's in a huge civil war with many different sides and factors. And right now there are many civilians and many occupations that are just looking for a place to go and refuge. Currently, many are taking place, 95% are taking refuge in neighboring Middle Eastern states. One side says these are people and they must be let in for help. They can actually stimulate our economy. The other side says we don't want them. We can't solve our own issues, and what if they're terrorists? We can't afford any more terrorists. Social Security. Social Security is money from the government after once you retire from your job. It's an official age of 67. It's money they've been paying into ever since you started working. It's a little thing on the check that's been taking money from you. Hater, lover, whichever way you put it. One side says we want to expand it, raise taxes for the higher income individuals, again, that 1%. Right now, they do not want to cut that one side says, and preserve this for generations to come. The other side says, and promote a strong economy by cutting taxes, wants to keep Social Security for more generations to come as well. However, this does need reform, because if it keeps on going the current way it is, then some people are paying Social Security and might not actually receive it in the end. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, for so long. Last issue, I know you're tired, we'll get through this. Immigration is basically any immigrant or someone from another country wanting to come into the United States and search perhaps a better life, or maybe even be with their families. Maybe in their search of work as well. One side says that they want to create a pathway to citizenship, and they don't want to break up families, as in one side could be in one country, one side could be in the other. They don't want to do that. But they do believe in enforcing the laws humanely, not unnecessarily. One side says, specifically one individual that they want to build that wall all across the southwest border against Mexico and deport all illegal immigrants. Put them home, we don't want them. However, they are welcome if they come legally, and they're open to enjoying our way of life here in America.
Well, I think your opinion is just wrong. Anyone can walk into Walmart and come out with a gun an hour later.
What's the big deal about that? I think it's a great thing for this country if our citizens are trying to protect themselves.
Well, mentally ill people can go buy a gun.
It is our God-given right to purchase a gun. America was founded on the Constitution, which includes the Second Amendment.
Well, no one will need to buy a gun to protect themselves if no one has a gun.
What happens when someone illegally obtains a gun and goes to a theater and mows everyone down in the theater?
That's why we need regulations.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
Now, that last video we saw could have been better, could have been worse. Definitely better towards the end. They're about to fight. You don't want to do that. So right now what we're going to do is, we have some questions ready for you. Your PAC teacher will hand them out, and we'd like to have you guys debate these topics respectfully, responsibly, and showing care of others. So give this a shot. Let's see how you guys do. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hi, I'm Tia,
And I'm Sam.
and here is Tips with Tia.
And Suggestions with Sam.
Today's topic is how to politely disagree with another person. However, before we can learn that, we need to know what a correct argument looks like.
There are 3 different steps to an argument: assertion, reasoning, and evidence. Your assertion is your claim or what you think. Your reasoning is why you think that, and then your evidence is the facts to prove it. Now that we know how to argue, we need some polite ways to argue.
Here are some tips to help you out. 1. Respect the other person's point of view. Although you may not necessarily agree with it, it's still important to open our minds to other people's viewpoints. 2, which is probably the most important, listen. Allow the other person the same treatment you want. Treat others how you want to be treated. 3. Stay calm. I know that heated discussions can get really, really heated quick, depending on the topic. However, have patience and stay calm. 4. Use statements like, I see your viewpoint, however, or I respectfully disagree with your statement. It's much more kinder than saying, I don't see what you mean. 5. Accept the other person's response. Although, once again, you may not agree with it, it's still important to open our minds and see maybe we can agree with the other person. That's all we have for today. Thanks for joining us. Bye!